Destination 365 is in the house. We don't see this very often in Your Style Live clearance. This is our own brand here at QVC that brings us dresses that make us feel elevated, make us feel special, feels a little European, in my opinion, in this particular silhouette. This is a printed clipped dot midi dress. Was $91. There's no zippers, no buttons. You just pull it over your head and go. It is now $59.99 and a $12 easy pay. So we just saved you $31. There's two different lengths, so keep that in mind because it is meant to be a midi dress. 44 3/4 of an inch to 47, let's call it 48 inches is your regular. And then 41.5 to 45.5 inches in length is your petite. It's A633198. There's just two colors for you to choose from. This is called Dark Chambray. Then this is called Wood Smoke. You cannot go wrong with either of these. It's so feminine, so romantic and pretty. Let me invite in the studio Claudia Saylor, who has been in this industry, the TV industry, for a long time. Hair, makeup, style. She knows her stuff. You look fantastic, and it's so great to see you. Thanks for being here. You look stunning in this dress.
It's such a beautiful dress,
right?
It
is.
I'm really kind of obsessed with it. I thought when this dress came out, I thought, wow, this really depicts what Destination 365 is about, because they really like to give you pieces that are easy to wear, that really take you someplace when you look at them, and they have all of these special artisanal touches in them, which I want to talk about really quickly. So I love the details of, the top of the collar. When you look at it, you can have a little bit of shearing. You can either tie it or keep it untied. The beautiful, nice, clean-cut V-neck, and then I love the balloon sleeves. I mean, the detail in the sleeves are just so gorgeous. And this is actually called a cotton dobby, which, if you look at the actual embroidery that's in the detail, is a little bit wider than a clip dot, or a little bit longer, I would say. And then look at the gorgeous ladder lace. So you can really tell that the details that they've put into the fabric to give us those artisanal touches, to make it something different, are really special. And that's what makes this a special, unique piece. You go down to the waist, and I love that the waist gives you so much flexibility.
Yes,
so much,
I love that.
Right? Room, and it's just really forgiving if you're a little bit bigger up top, or if not, it slouches. It's beautiful with a belt.
Oh,
I've worn it with a really wide belt to match your shoes. If you're going to wear a brown shoe or a little bit more of a taupey color, whatever, you can match it. This is also gorgeous, great with this kind of brown color too, brown shoes, a brown bag, even a hat. I mean, it just really takes you from a vacation to having brunch with girlfriends, or anywhere that you want to go.
And I love that you can play with your shoes with this one. If you want to do an elevated wedge or an espadrille, or even like a slide flat, flip-flop sort of look. So cute. Because it's so light and it's so airy. This is 100% cotton. It is unbelievably soft and floaty. And I love that you have the elastic in the waist, because I'm someone who likes my waist to be a little bit lower. Some like it a little bit higher, but you can play with it and get the placement that works best for you.
Exactly, because we don't always have, I have a long torso, so this is going to sit right at my waist. On somebody else, it might fit a little bit lower, a little bit, but it's nice to be able to have this.
So that's why I like mine a little longer. It doesn't make things look a little longer in my torso.
But I love the, the details beyond that. It has pockets, right? We all love pockets in a dress. And then just look at how gorgeous it continues to flow down to this beautiful little section there, where it crosses over to the pattern, into a different side pattern or horizontal. And then, it goes down to, again, another layer. So it's just really, the details in this are just exquisite, and it really takes you to a different place. Like I said, the artisanal touches are wonderful. It also has a liner that goes completely down to the length of the skirt part of the dress. And, it just elevates it to a different quality dress. Something that you would find in a beautiful boutique on vacation and you wanted to bring back home.
This gives me like Tuscan vibes, like Tuscany vibes, and maybe this is a perfect wine tasting dress.
Yeah,
you're going out to Napa, or
I could see Sophia Loren wearing this.
Right, that's exactly where I'm going with this. This is what I think the vineyards of Tuscany in Italy, or roaming the streets of Capri, and the beautiful hilled shops right there, or it's just in your own neighborhood and you just want to feel feminine and flirty in a dress that is beautiful, and it's also a dress that's designed with you in mind, and that that's what Destination 365 does.
Yes, and absolutely, and no buttons, no zippers.
Nope.
You
Climb
just
on in.
flop it over your head and put it on and you're ready to go.
You dive on in and it's a full outfit. So this is the dark chambray, and then Claudia is wearing it in the wood smoke, which is absolutely beautiful. You cannot go wrong, especially at a price of just under $60 and a 30% savings. Regular and petite lengths is A633198. Claudia, so good to see you.
It's great to see you
Thanks
too.
for being here. It's always nice to see our friends in person.